Not a lot of games have taken off as quickly as Blizzard's new juggernaut,
Overwatch.
Everyone, and I mean everyone, seems to love Overwatch. When talking about class-based team shooters, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better one. Or would you? And no, we're not talking about Battleborn. Go home, Battleborn. You're drunk.
You're drunk.
No, I'm talking about the hat-tastic granddaddy of the genre, Team Fortress 2. So can Overwatch overthrow this historic giant that is TF2? Or will enthusiasm for Overwatch be dead faster than Evolve? Yeah, there's a game you haven't thought about in a while. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome, welcome,
Welcome.
I really don't like this guy. I don't even think it's because he's unfunny so he uses memes to compensate, but because he literally looks like the kind of guy that's manufactured to appeal to children on the internet. He's literally talking to me like I'm a child, but I think the worst thing is all these kids are going to watch him and become influenced by his dumbass opinions. So, you know, in order to offer a different side, a more rational side, today we will be completely ass blasting this video.
nerf this.
Kaboom indeed, you drunken wretch!
Just when you think that this video couldn't get any cringier, this fucking intro pops up. My goodness. Listen, if you could get diseases from visuals, I think I might have got the Zika virus, cause this shit is fucked up, man. I don't even know how to really explain this intro beyond the fact that he's just using fucking voice lines. Oh, Steve has said a nerf for this, so hashtag relatable.
Well, it's only polite to respect our elders, so Team Fortress 2, you go first.
Oh wow, so gracious. Hopefully with this abundance of respect you apparently have, you can respect that I'm about to win this debate in one word. Free. Team Fortress 2 is a free game with no hidden fees. The complete version of Overwatch is $60. Boom! Done. Shut it down. It's over.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know this game was free. What? I thought there was a price tag. Boys, you better pack up your bags real tight because you're going to fucking need it. To be honest, the video should have just ended right there, but oh my god, the cringe fucking continues.
Okay, sure. Overwatch is being sold as a complete game at full price, but that's because it is. Blizzard has said that players will get everything from here on out, including new maps and other updates, all for free.
And no, MatPat, the infamous TF2 killer, Overwatch is not worth the $60. It is not a full game either. You can actually purchase it for $40. So I don't even know if you did your research on that. But Overwatch is one of those games that I love as well, okay? I played and I have to say after about 6 hours of playing it in a day, I will get bored and I will move on because the game is very fucking repetitive. Overwatch is genuinely one of those games that has the same fucking formula for every single match. Of course it's going to get boring, and the fact that they're still adding new things makes it an incomplete game. That's why they charge you $40 and rip everybody else off, because this game still needs a lot of things added to it for it to be a complete experience. Look who I'm talking to. I'm talking to fucking MatPat, the TF2 killer.
Updates? Oh, wait a minute. Team Fortress 2 updates multiple times a year.
Okay, so I get that I'm a TF2 YouTuber, so I should probably favor them more, but let's be honest here, we actually have not had many updates recently. It literally took us 6 months to have an update this year, but let's continue.
TF2 has microtransactions as well.
Yeah, for hats, for new weapons, for general character customization. In TF2, you pay for what you want, and you get what you want when you pay for it. In Overwatch, the microtransactions give you a chance to maybe get what you want. It would appear as though I am on fire.
This guy is the absolute worst representative for TF2. Of course we have a goddamn economy, you idiot. That is what differentiates us between every other FPS out there. Oh my god. And this format means that he's going to say one good thing about TF2, and then MatPat, the TF2 serial killer MatPat, this motherfucker is gonna come swinging with a brand new factoid about how Overwatch is better than us. Can't wait to see what he says next.
TF2 player numbers have been on the decline since October of 2014, according to Steam Charts data. And numbers since Overwatch's release in May have reached an all-time low for the game. So it looks like all those loyal gamers might be jumping ship. And honestly, who can blame him?
Now, I can't deny that the numbers are true, but what I fucking hate about this is how smug he sounds when he says that TF2 is dying and people are jumping ship. First of all, this guy has not been involved in the TF2 community whatsoever. He's made multiple videos on TF2 cashing in on the name and making money, but not once has he ever looked at the community or has commented on it. So now he's going to fucking sit here and tell me that TF2 is going to die due to a lack of players, when you can play the game right now and get into a lobby much quicker than you will find in Overwatch. There are still people playing this game. This game is not dead. This game will never fucking die. And I'm not saying that as a TF2 fanboy, I'm just telling you the honest truth. TF2 is what I would consider a legacy game, sort of like World of Warcraft. These games are never really going to die. They will forever be continued because of the nostalgia and the incredible community that is behind the game. The fact that MatPat can sit here and tell me that this game is dying and it's okay to jump ship just shows how much he fucking does not care about this topic at all. He's simply making this video to cash in on the fucking money. What's even worse is that he doesn't realize that this community is getting hurt directly because of these shitty comments. But let's see what other bullshit he spews out of his mouth.
Team Fortress is also objective-based, but features things like kill-death ratios and rewards for dominating the enemy, stats and achievements that are directly tied to killing the opponent repeatedly. This makes it much less appealing to play as, say, a healer or other support character, since they're not as likely to get impressive numbers in those areas. The developers of Overwatch have gone on record saying that they actively avoided including stats like that in the game for exactly that reason, to make the team element the focus. In other words, in an ironic twist, Overwatch does Team Fortress better than Team Fortress.
I'm sorry for ignoring Jufro here, but I do have to make a quick point about this. I don't think anyone in the studio that they're working with here has even fucking played Overwatch or TF2. The kill death system exists in both games. There might not be a ratio for Overwatch, but you can see how many kills you got, including how many deaths. You can also tell which one of your friends are doing good if they're playing a tech hero, because they will be on fire if they're getting a lot of kills. Also in TF2, as a healer, there is an opportunity to earn gold for healing and playing a support class. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about when you're saying that these two games are very different in terms of how they handle kill and death. Also, can I just point out that MatPat knows absolutely fucking nothing about this topic? I mean, I've said it multiple times, but goddamn, dude, you should hire me because I'm actually doing the research that you should have done when you made your shitty video.
You can call me Torbjorn, cause I'm just standing here, and I just got play the game.
I just want you to let that sink in, that this is the guy that they chose to represent TF2 in this video.
And we know just how much the community has done for TF2 over all these years. This game was a meme machine. You think you could beat that? Nope.
Okay, this guy has been a cornerstone of cringe throughout this entire video, so I'm not even going to point out the joke. But what I do want to say though is TF2's community is not just memes and hats, you fuck. We have so many different talents in our community. We have people that can design these Pixar level movies out of source filmmaker. We have probably one of the biggest content creation scenes out of most games our size. We also have a fucking competitive scene, which I guess everyone in this video just chose to ignore, like an actual competitive scene with LANs and streams and an entire website and organization dedicated to competitive TF2. Our community is way more than memes and hats. But I can't wait to see what MatPat, the serial TF2 killer, has to say.
And I wouldn't doubt the strength of the Overwatch community either, my friend. Cosplayers are out in force already. Blizzard is actively policing porn of these characters that's been popping up online.
This motherfucker really just sat there and said that porn and cosplay is the Overwatch community, and that is somehow better or coming close to our TF2 community? What the fuck is actually happening in this video?
Overwatch's emphasis on characters countering other characters means that it's gonna stay fun for a whole lot longer, because the core mechanic of the game is getting good with multiple characters and switching when the situation demands it. You say TF2 is more balanced, and yet Overwatch's smaller team size per match allows for more strategically constructed teams compared to the massive battles of TF2.
Okay, first of all, MatPat, let me just say that you are right. When you do to play a 12v12 match. It is a little bit ridiculous. There's a lot of shit going on, but let me let you know that the actual competitive game mode for TF2 only allows 6v6. That means, yes, it is exactly the fucking same as Overwatch's competitive system and game style. We still run a 6v6. That means that when you play that 6v6, you need to switch classes. There has never been a point in time in TF2 where people went 6 snipers and thought that that was a good fucking idea. You need a medic, you need a soldier, you need a scout, you need multiple classes working together. That is why this game is called Team Fortress 2. The fact that you didn't even bother to research any of this is so mind-boggling. Like, fuck, dude. If you say one more dumbass shit, I swear to God I'm going to fucking lose it.
Well, the characters in TF2 may be from all across the world outside of the Demo Man and maybe the Pyro. They're all white males.
MatPat, I just got to say, man, I'm very fucking disappointed in you. No, like, seriously, dude, if you were to make this video any better, it would actually involve you playing the games that you're talking about. Throughout me just reacting to this video, I've come to the conclusion that you really don't know jack shit about the topic. You're clearly just doing this as a way to make more money, get more views, and it's a very heated subject. Well, you got what you want. You got people reacting to it and people giving you buzz and attention. But seriously, you're a fucking scumbag for this shit. And this has always been my problem with gaming. I feel like a lot of people are very impressionable and they will go to these YouTubers who will then say their opinions and their thought process and they will blindly follow and believe it. When in reality, the situation is much simpler than it actually appears. If you like TF2, then you can play TF2. If you like Overwatch, then you can play Overwatch. You don't need MatPat and his Jufro friend over here to fucking tell you that. You also don't need them or any other YouTuber to make that decision. Play both the games and figure out which one you enjoy more. Anyways, I can't even fucking do this shit anymore, man. I hope I never have to make a video like this again, but seriously, go fuck yourself, MatPat. My name is King Raja and you have just been ass blasted. Have a good day, everybody.